Hi everyone, I'm Indi Bowman, and this is my presentation on S Neill as an educational giant. Just some background information on him. Alexander Sutherland Neill, also known as S Neill, was born on October 17, 1883. He was born in Forfar, which is part of the Scottish Lowlands. He was born as one of 13 children born to 2 school teachers, so like most of us, he was destined to become a school teacher. He started his career as a pupil teacher under his father. Then he went on to receive his master's degree at the University of Edinburgh in 1912. His first job after this was headmaster. This is when he became discontent with the schooling system as it was. He said, "I'm trying to form minds that will question and destroy and rebuild." To me, this means that he wanted students to be able to not only think of new things and question everyone, but rebuild and maybe have something better and new. S Neill contributed a lot to our nowadays education systems and also to communities in general. He was a renowned author for parenting books on how to raise your children, and he started Summerhill School. Summerhill School was a school run completely on his philosophies. It started in 1921, but because of his unconventional ideas, the administration and the authorities in that town ran him out and shut him down. But finally, in 1927, he restarted the school and it took permanent residence in Suffolk, and it is still running today. The ideas that run this school is that, in the most part, it's run by students. There are adult advisors, but the students run the school. They choose what they do, when they do it, what classes they take, and whatnot. They are allowed to do whatever they so desire. They have free time, and in this time, they have to create something to do. There's not adults to tell them to play in a sport or to pick an activity or have structured projects for them. The students make them up. They pick what they would like to do, they discuss it amongst themselves, and then the adults will help them accomplish what they want to get done. S Neill helped transform how schools run now, especially in the United States. There's a lot of his philosophies in the educational system. Like many high schools, my high school, I had the opportunity to choose which electives I wanted to take along with my required courses. And because of this, I got to participate in many choirs and bands and take classes like ceramics and foreign languages and any ag classes and extra sciences, and for me, extra math, because I'm kind of a nerd and I really like math. And so because of his philosophies, I got to be able to participate in these things that I wanted to participate in, along with my required courses. S Neill said, "All crimes, all hatred, and all wars can be reduced to unhappiness." To me, this means that if we are all happy with our lives and content with our jobs and our circumstances, there will be far less crimes and hatred and wars. And his way of being able to find happiness and being content with our lives was starting at a young age and letting the students train themselves to become what they wanted to be. He let them choose what they wanted to be. They could change as much as they wanted. They could pick what they wanted to study. And in this, the students learned how to work for what they wanted, figure out what they wanted in life, and were overall happier. So this is my presentation on S Neill.